Hey everyone, today I'm gonna do a countdown of my favourite Hot Wheels for 2022. So I tried to do a top 10, but there's quite a lot, so I thought I'd do some honourable mentions before I get to the top 10, because there are some models I like very much. I thought this video I could just chill and just put the cars I like on the turntable and talk a bit about them and count all the way down to number 1. I've also got a couple of real riders which I really like as well that I've bought this year, and I'll put those in right at the end too. So this list or countdown is just mainline Hot Wheels, ones that you can just easily get in a supermarket, grocery store. Just for here in England it's £2, maybe in America a couple dollars, a couple of euros, whatever. So let's start with the first one, and this one is the 2020 Corvette in blue. When I saw this, really slick, really clean lines, a really nice miniature version of the real vehicle. It's a really nice model, looks very slick. And the reason why the reason why I've done this, it's not any higher, is because there is a better Matchbox version, and that's my reason for a few of the ones that are coming up as well. I think people who buy diecast, it's not just like, oh, is there who's maybe Hot Wheels done a better livery or like a design or whatever. It's at the end of the day you've only got a certain budget, and in that budget, if there's a 2020 Corvette, then I will be looking at see what other brands also make the similar style. And I have an Auto World one, it's awesome, but the Matchbox one is also more realistic. So but it's still a cool one. It's got side mirrors, very modern, looks great. So the next one, this guy, Porsche 935. Absolutely love this in dark blue. Came out really well as a racing vehicle. I love that Hot Wheels got the licenses for Goodyear and Bilstein on this to make it look more authentic. The gold rims and the the wheel covers or wheel fenders, like a wide body, really nice casting. And you got these light colours, pink and yellow, as highlights. And what I like about Hot Wheels, they do, generally they do metal spoilers, which is great. I don't like flimsy plastic ones, even though other brands like Mini GT, very high quality, very high detail, they're just flimsy, like, you're scared you'll drop them. And I don't like this fragility. The inner child that I have is like, I want to, let the, especially like, as well as like wheels rolling, I want to, move it around as well. I want it to be a bit functional and practical, not just, oh, look at it on display. Otherwise, I just get a resin one, and those look fantastic, but that's it, they're just for looking at. But I like to just wheel these around for fun. I mean, who doesn't? So, yeah, really nice. Great silhouette that's been captured there. Shame about the front in terms of Hot Wheels, using their budget, but that's just the way it is. Okay, now for this one, this is the next one. So we started off number 17, Porsche was 16, this one is 15. This one's the CAR. This one there was a Real Riders one in white that came out, and I was thinking about buying it, but then by the time I kind of left it for a bit, and then I saw this and I was like, okay, I like this dark blue one. So I'm a little bit biased in that, blue, dark blue, that's one of my favourite colours. So yeah, I like this one a lot. Fantastic, racing stripes on it. Cool spoiler with red marks on red paint on the sides. It looks very sleek, And I like the fact that Hot Wheels, you know, they got round the, you know, no paint on the headlights by actually using plastic for headlights. I mean, it's very clever and a good way to stretch the budget. Great shape, great lines, you know, for a little model like this, can't beat it really. So that's my number 15. Now let's go to 14. Just one last look. Brilliant. Number 14. This guy, Koenigsegg Camera. So when I saw this, I was like, damn, this is so cool. I'm gonna get this. It's in like mid grey and yellow windows. But you know, recently Matchbox have released their version. So Matchbox and Hot Wheels are both like their own companies, but under the Mattel brand, like as an umbrella. So you know, it's, I don't know why, but their version is awesome. It's more realistic, and I prefer that. So sadly, this one goes down the list, and that's not Hot Wheels' fault at all. But that's just the way it is for anyone who buys diecasts. You know, if you've got a better model from another brand, that's just the way it is. So nothing bad about this at all. It's really cool. Great detail. Got the logo here, the see-through roof, it's the engine, the seats, everything. Really nice shape. And there's an orange version of this too. But yeah, when I get the Matchbox Koenigsegg one, I'll do a comparison of these two. So there we go. That was number 15. No, hang on. That was 14. Okay, now we're on to 13. So this one, really cool casting. Again, it first came out in yellow. Sorry, blue. Then I saw it in yellow, and now in silver. And again, what I like about Hot Wheels, really clever, using the plastic as headlights, probably connected to the front windscreen, but it gives that realistic. It gives the model a bit more. It's not my favourite Bugatti, so yeah, didn't make the top 10, but still a cool one from the 90s. Let's say Rio, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, Ryu Asada, the designer. Very cool. Right, number 12. This one, the Toyota. Now, this is such a cool casting. When I saw this, I was like, damn, yeah. Love it. My only drawback with this, actually there's two drawbacks with this I have. First is just the amount of plastic that's used. That's a shame. I felt like more die-cast could have been used for this. And second, the scale of it is just, I don't agree with it. It's too small. Like, this is the Bugatti. Okay, van is not shorter than a Bugatti, like the lengthwise. So they could have made it bigger, because we do have some more trucks in the top 10. And yeah, I think that this should have been bumped up a size. This is like a mini version. And yeah, you know, it's the same size and they make them all like that, but I think some scale accuracy would have been cool here, because it's been done with some other ones. So yeah. Such a cool vehicle. And again, use of the plastic front headlights coming down probably, or maybe it's just a separate insert, but job well done. Normally on European brands like Siku, they use plastic headlights. But I've noticed that for next year they've started doing just painted headlights, which means maybe, you know, budget cuts, too expensive, and they've just eliminated it, so it's a shame. There we go, 1986 Toyota van, simple as that. Now, number 11. This one. So this is like one of the longest names ever. I have to get it just to read it out again. LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT RR version 2. This came out in dark blue as well, which I really like. Again, it's really cool. Plastic headlights too. Awesome, like a wide body custom modded vehicle. And again, one of the reasons why it didn't make the top 10, even though I really like this, is because I prefer, there's a Matchbox Nissan Nismo GTR. I prefer that one as my Nissan for this year. So again, that's the thing, Matchbox have been going through such an upsurge in terms of quality and coolness of their vehicles. I mean, they yeah, done well. Okay, let's get into the top 10. Okay, so number 10, I'm gonna put this guy, Ford Shelby 350. With an R on the end. So that is, I think the reason why for me it didn't come a bit higher is because the back is looking really cool. They managed to do the tri-tail lights, but the front, they missed that cool, missed the opportunity to kind of, you know, add the headlights in and make it, it's kind of like got an aggressive face and these like the eyes. And this stripe is a bit basic. They could have done something a bit more with it, I feel. But overall it looks super cool, and the vehicle in real life is super cool as well. So yeah, that's my number 10 for this year. Love it. Okay, let's go on to the next guy, number 9, and it's gonna be the Lotus Evora. What a sweet casting, you know, really neat curved race car, almost sports car, and high spoiler, sort of got that bubble canopy in the middle. It's like a common design trend to do that now, but it looks great. Neat little vehicle. That's my number 9. Let's move on to number 8. And that's gonna be Automobili Pininfarina Batista. Again, similar to the Lotus, it's got like a bubble roof canopy. Super slick. And there's a red one. It first came out in yellow, which I wasn't really fond of, but this blue one really nice, and the red one is the favourite, but it's still on the way. So I've ordered it, it's coming from eBay. Great lines, smooth curves, really sort of elegant sports car. Wish the wheels were better, but you know, it's Hot Wheels, so there you go. Looks fantastic. Okay. What are we on now? Number 6, I think it is. No, number 7. Not even that, sorry, I'm getting lost here. This is number 8, so now we're going to move on to number 7. Number 7, heavy casting. It's gonna be the 69 Dodge Charger 500. I love this muscle beast. It's massive, it's cool, and this orange striping, just for me, I was like, yeah, this is a great pattern, a great design. I have the all black one as well that was released earlier, but this one, fantastic. It's got kind of rose gold disc wheels. Again, not really bothered about those wheels. Could have just done with some simple black racing wheels, that's fine. But yeah, this one, really like this. Okay, let's move on to number 6. And it's going to be GMC Hummer EV with the open roof. And this came out, I was like, wow, this is cool. It's a concept electric vehicle. It's now been released in like a red, and next year I've seen it's going to be in a white. Hopefully, I don't know if they've got plans to do a full roof one. I know that Matchbox have got a full roof one coming in their moving parts with like a plastic engine hood cover, which I'm not really a fan of. I think moving parts should all be in metal. And if you're paying a bit more, it should be in metal, but maybe I'll get it in the end anyway because it might look really cool. But this one, you know, I don't really like cars in yellow, apart from because it reminds me of Bumblebee from Transformers, and I've got quite a few cool Camaros and a couple of Beetles. So, you know, but this one with the open roof, it kind of suited it. You know, it's like imagine going to the beach with friends, just open roof, sunny day. You know, on the back of this, there's even like a skateboard here that's been molded in. Is that metal as well? Maybe it is. Feels like. Not sure if that's metal or plastic. Maybe it's plastic. But that is just so cool. Love it. Big chunky tires. Really cool design. You know, this is like the kind of vehicle you can build a beach diorama around. You know, get some like minifigures, 1/64 minifigures, some Hawaiian shirts, surfboards. You know, maybe there's like a small dog in the back. You know, really cool. Okay, that's number 6. Now we're gonna go into the top 5. Okay, here we go. Number 5 for me, it's gonna be the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. Now, Hot Wheels have released this casting before, but this one's slightly different because they chose smaller wheels for it. Look at this, just looks so cool. This Liberty Walk version. Again, very basic details elsewhere. I think on the back they could have done something. But what a silhouette, what a car, you know. Absolutely awesome. I like this front bit that comes out as well here. So yeah, Liberty Walk with like some Japanese writing on the windscreen. What a cool vehicle. I've noticed quite a lot of Liberty Walks this year from Hot Wheels. It's great that they're starting to get into that. You know, making all these custom cars. Yeah, great stuff. Okay, let's go to my number 4. Man, it was so difficult to decide. So I had to even start with like number 17 with like honorary mentions. So this is gonna be Porsche 911 GT3 in the matte black finish. I just recently got this as well. Damn, what a casting. Just put that more in the middle. There we go. Whew. So it came out in like a lightish blue, but didn't really feel that. But black with red on the back for the lights, and then we've got the plastic front headlights as well. What a casting. Love this one. Hope to see that in like real riders. That'd be so cool to see it in this matte black finish as well. So some cars, you know, they made the top. For me, like, how do I judge things? It's just my opinion at the end of the day, but some of the factors that, you know, I use, which other people may use as well. Maybe it's like an historical car, you know, it's like maybe it's won some races, so in history, so it's a really cool one because it reminds them of those victories. For me, sometimes it's just about maybe Hot Wheels have like done something new. Like, I haven't really seen this kind of paint finish before, and it turned out really well. Others might just be like novelty castings, like or, you know, new concept cars that look really, you know, they managed to bring out the coolness of a certain concept. But yeah, this one got into number 4 just because the way it's all been put together, the cool finish, the paint finish, the way the headlights are done, really nice casting. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Everyone knows what one of these is, because if you haven't, yeah, anyway, most people know what this is. I don't even think this has even like gone into actual production yet. I think there's still like people who paid for this still waiting for it, so Elon Musk needs to get that done, man. But this, I mean, look at the shape of it. Love it, hate it, doesn't matter. It exists, and it is a Hot Wheels now. And this one, massive chunky tires, roof, you know, window roof canopy kind of style. Damn. Look at, I was gonna, you know, instead of look at those curves, it's just look at those straight edges. I mean, look at this polygon car. Yep, truck. It's just, there you go. I like this very much. You know, for me, this is like a 80s sci-fi truck. I quite like that era. I don't mind it at all. So, but yeah, if you hate it, you're probably just gonna want to not see it ever again. But there you go. That's what I've got. Okay, let's move on to number 2. And number 2 this, the Pagani Zonda R. What a smooth, beautiful casting. It's very sleek, very low to the ground, got good, stance is good. Like I mentioned, there's a trend for like a lot of cars recently to have this kind of bubble in the middle, and then yeah, just that kind of style really. But this, man, this comes out so well. And next year I think it's going to come out in white, which I'm really looking forward to getting as well. But yeah, what a machine in real life. You know, what a cool casting that Hot Wheels have made of it. So that is my number 2. Look at this on the back. Just captured that really well. Beautiful car. Maybe I'll add some silver to the lights later on the front, just to make it, just to add more detail on. But yeah, really cool. Okay, finally, let's get to number one. For me, this year, my favourite Hot Wheels casting, Lamborghini Scion FKP. This looks so cool. I did an earlier review comparing it to a Majorette one. The Majorette one's stance is really high, and this one, it's low to the ground. It's got all the different parts and details all in. Hope to see this in the real riders, like swapped for something better. But as a casting, yeah, this is awesome. I'm also a bit of a Lamborghini fan, so maybe it's a little bit biased. But yeah, it can't be denied. This is a fantastic vehicle. And a great miniature version of it. It just looks super cool. Okay, let's do some honourable mentions. So this year I got a couple of real riders. As I mentioned, I'm a big fan of Lamborghini, so no surprise here that I have Lamborghini Senza. That's also one of my favourite real riders. Side by side, two awesome Lamborghinis. What a beast that is. And the other real rider I got, that's my favourite for this year, the Batmobile. Wow. What an accurate little casting that is. It's super cool. It's like a modified Dodge Charger, which, you know, also featured earlier. Let's put the Dodge Charger next to it, actually. Let's take these Lambos off. They've had enough time now. So yeah, I think it's a modified Dodge Charger. And you can see, yeah, it's got the same pattern here, that same design there. And that movie, I really enjoyed it. And that car was super cool in it. Back to basics, loads of cool engine parts. Yeah, really like that. So there you go. That is my 2022 Hot Wheels countdown. I can't wait to see what 2023 brings. I've already got a couple on my list to get that I've been looking at. Let's have a look. So they've got the Rimac Nevera. There's a Mazda 787B race car. And there's a Nissan Skyline GTR R32 with Godzilla on, which is awesome. Looking forward to getting those. But, you know, that's only up till the E case. Let's see what they've got till the Q case. And it's going to be another awesome year, I already know. So, yeah. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think in the comments below. What Hot Wheels you felt were in your top 10 or even top 5. Maybe any Hot Wheels you're looking forward to in 2023. And yeah, subscribe for more diecast car reviews. I also do like Transformers toys sometimes, but my main focus is on diecast cars. So hopefully see you in the next video.